Well, here we go. Saying goodbye to Hayling Island Sailing Club behind me. And off eastward. Hopefully to Brighton. But let's see. Could be anywhere. Okay, 9:34. I've just run West Wintering on my way to Selseyville. But I can see the land quickly approaching, and I just don't want to get too close. It's quite counterintuitive, but the land really offers no help. The main thing is just not to fall in here. That would end the day. Okay, it's 10:15. I've just rounded Selseyville and I've slid into the upwind position. So my mast foot is forward and I'm in the front foot straps here. Centreboard is down and the land is moving away from me. So I've set myself the goal of reconnecting to land in an hour and a half. There's a big corner I can cut here. I can see Bognor Regis, the very, very distinctive butlins. So that was the first butlins in the 1930s where they had a zoo. And then in the 1960s came the holiday camp. Quite a new concept back then. Must have been fun actually. I can see white horses ahead, so this is promising. And in the distance, the South Downs. Well, it's pretty windy. 20 gusting 30, I reckon. Yeah, solid 20 knots now. I reckon I'm about, 3 miles offshore, and I've closed the gap with the land. Quite reassuring actually, but the wind does seem to be veering round a bit, probably north-northeast now. I would rather it stayed in the north. So what's happening now is I'm getting headed. If you sail a dinghy you'll know what I mean. The wind is coming more on the nose as opposed to being lifted. Yeah, it's swinging round to the northeast. I just need to get back towards land before it does. Rain ahead, not good. That's going to be freezing and it's probably going to double the wind or kill it. Let's find out. Well, actually, it looks like it's going to double it. There's quite a squall coming. Well, at least there's nice views of the South Downs, but it does make it gusty with the offshore wind. I'm bearing down on this next town. I have no idea what it is. I think it might be Shoreham by Sea. I don't even know where Littlehampton is, but I've been trying to reconnect to land for an hour and 15. I quite fancy a cappuccino actually. There are some really big gusts actually coming through these buildings. See it on the water, and I think we might have Worthing up ahead, a big building. Well, there we go, made it to Brighton. I'm absolutely chuffed with that. I've been on the water 4.5 hours without a break. I was planning to come in, ideally by Shoreham, but I just couldn't get anywhere near to land because of the wind shadow. But yeah, delighted to have landed. We've got the piers behind me. Where's the other pier gone? Oh yes, there we are. 2 piers, and I've been aiming at, well, this viewing platform for about an hour. I've hidden my kit here among the dinghies, which seems like as good a place as any. It's going to be gusting 30 into the night, so if someone really wants to go, well, good luck.
West Pier was opened in 1866 and had a concert hall added in 1916. In the interwar years, it attracted up to 2 million guests a year, and you can only picture the buzz and excitement of those coming to the seaside for the first time. Now, it's so fully permeated by wind and waves that it barely exists, and is only really there in the imagination.
Oh, thanks very much. I've just been hanging out at the restaurant here, which is adjacent to the viewing platform, and I've got my ticket. £17, if that's of interest to anyone, and they call it the boarding pass, so I'm obviously on holiday now. It's actually quite a fun party vibe in this little capsule. We've got hen do's, stag do's, people drinking champagne, just having a jolly, quite amusing. I'm going to hope to get up to the top of this thing and see if we can see Hayling. And we're off, look at that, airborne. I'm now looking west, back to Hayling. It's a hell of a way. Beautiful light over the South Downs there. And the headland that you can see is Shoreham by Sea, and then beyond is Worthing Pier. Worthing Pier is there, that's what I rounded earlier. I was hoping to spot Hayling, but it's actually over the edge of the horizon. Wow, this is incredible. I'm at the Albion. I've just booked it. There was one place left, and the feedback on booking.com was passable and about 2 stars. Well, on some of these trips I've slept outside and in a hedge pretty much, so this is definitely passable. And having booked a single room, I've been upgraded to this massive room with a bay window and sea views. I'm just going to rest for the night out. Cheers to Brighton. Wow, it's super busy everywhere, but had a cracking meal at Las Iguanas and just made my way to the cinema.